And again, for the record, Your Honor, Keith Nathanson, P41633, standing in for Sam Jarbo on behalf of the plaintiff, MDK Investments.
All right. And Mr. King is here. And
Yes.
Counsel, do you have his balance at 3512?
That was prior to June 1. So the current balance that I'm showing according to the ledger, including June's rent, is 4202 at this point in time.
4202. All right. All right, Mr. King, how were you intending on getting that paid?
I applied for SER. I just haven't heard anything back from them yet.
You applied for an SER. Did you send in the paperwork to the court? Because I don't have that.
I did it online. So I didn't get any paperwork from them yet.
From who? Right, but there's a form that you would have to send into the court, but he wasn't before me, and I don't know what he was told. All right. If there's an SER pending, sir, there's a rental assistance form in your packet. You're past the deadline, but I don't know if you were informed of this at the last hearing. The rental assistance form that's in your packet, you need to
No, I
fill
was
that
not.
out, get that down to the court on Monday.
Okay, I can do that.
I'll adjourn this out to June 26, 2026, 2 p.m.
June
Also
26th
by
at 2
Zoom,
p.m.
Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day. Stay safe.
You do the same.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Syed Hussein versus Yola El Ahmad. And Obey El Ahmad.
Don Peterson on behalf of Mr. Hussein.
Obey El Ahmad.
You're Obey. Okay. All right. Where are we on this case?
Well, we have we need, my clients owed some money. And June rent hasn't been paid at $26.50. The water bill, which you ordered him to pay at the last hearing, I wasn't here, of $2,092. My client paid it, but the tenant needs to pay him for it. There's late fees, there's court costs, et cetera, et cetera. It comes to $5,475.
5475.
Your Honor.
All right. What's your position on this, sir?
So me and Mr. Hussein had come to an agreement to set aside those water bills where I would pay them directly, over a span of time. They gave me a September kind of deadline before fees get assessed. He agreed to that. We're back here. I'm willing to pay, obviously, what is owed. Just to kind of try to come to an agreement in this previous week. Couldn't come to that, so now we're.
So how much is the water bill?
It's $2,092, Your Honor, except that my client's paid it. He's looking to be
I heard you. I
Okay,
hear.
sorry.
2092.
Yes, Your Honor.
So I have 3,383 owing outside of the water bill. Is that right?
My what cost? I have to do math, Your Honor. And what did you come up with? I'm sorry.
I came up with. I don't know.
I
Did the math. Oh, 3383.
Yes, Your Honor, that's what I came up with as well.
All right. What did you want to say, sir?
I'm in agreement with the June rent. That's understood. I'm agreeing with the 2092 for the water bill. I just want a little bit more clarification where everything else gets put into that.
Do you have that?
Yes, Your Honor. June late fee is $140. He hasn't paid June rent yet. It's up to $140.
How much is monthly rent?
Pardon me.
2650.
Okay, go ahead.
Court costs for last time and this time are $202.
How much?
$202 total for the two court appearances.
How do you get 2 court appearances?
He,
I was here last time. That was not,
Okay, I know, but we're charging per appearance?
I had to file twice. Paid money twice to the court.
You had to do what?
Paid twice for the 2 different court dockets. 2 dockets. First one was dismissed because
Okay, and he doesn't owe you for that.
I mean that wasn't the judgment, sir.
What?
The judgment, the court cost.
What's in the judgment?
The court cost the last time.
you issued a prior judgment, Your Honor.
Okay, so if I issued a prior judgment, why are you asking for it on this judgment?
I guess because it hasn't been paid. So like, and the what?
When was that prior judgment?
When was it?
It was March.
March, okay.
It was issued for March 10th. I
I'm
paid.
sorry? Hold on a second, what? Oh, yeah, that was the one. So, hold on a second. I don't know why I did not, on that prior case, and I'll get it. My staff just reminded me, I didn't issue the writ because the amount of the judgment had been paid in full.
That was really, he went ahead on the rent, but did not pay the utilities. So he went ahead in the rent, but he did not pay the loss judgment completely.
I don't even know what you're telling. On that previous case, you filed a writ or for a writ of restitution or an order of eviction.
Right.
I refused to sign it because based upon the affidavit, everything had been paid. So I don't know how I get here today and you're trying to charge something in that other judgment which has been deemed paid.
That case, we did the final tally and it came up to be this amount. We did not went ahead and charge him for any extraordinary amount. We try to be fair as possible.
No, you're not being fair. The writ was filed. I deemed that the writ had the previous judgment had been satisfied. I'm now here today and you're trying to charge for something that was on that previous judgment that has been satisfied.
He went ahead and
Yeah.
So you explain to me where fairness comes in that one.
So, okay, the last judgment was $5,691. He paid $6,400, but he went ahead on just hang on a second. He went ahead on the rent. So actually, that was not actually $5,691. It's actually $5,691 plus
You need to go to an accounting school.
26.
That's not how it's done.
right.
That is not how it's done.
I mean, he screwed it up, so.
What?
I
He
mean,
didn't screw anything up. You did. He didn't. You filed a writ saying that the amount that was on the judgment had already been paid. Why are you chewing gum in my courtroom?
I'm sorry. Sorry, Judge, actually it was $5,691 plus 26.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what. You can sit up here and argue math with me all day long. I'll go toe to toe with you. He satisfied the judgment. You can't get the money again. I don't care how you do your accounting. I'm not gonna grant him a judgment today because I can't be clear of what you're charging him.
Well, sir, we know he owns the June rent and he owns he admitted he owes the water bill. He owes the June late fee. If we won't add in the court costs, but we'll take away everything.
I have questions about all this math at this point.
I mean, we can just,
Yeah, I mean, well,
In that case, your honor, he owes the March rent too. If your judgment is satisfied and he owes March rent at this point. If,
How does the judgment was issued in March.
yes, sir, but
So how does he owe March rent? He's
Because-
set. Mm-mm,
I understand.
not gonna happen.
And your.
I'm not going around and around with you, Jim.
No.
You get your numbers together, you can come back to me on the 26th, you can tell me exactly what it is, but I suggest you have it in writing, everything laid out to me, because I don't trust your math, I don't trust your accounting, and I'm not giving you a judgment based upon what you're trying to represent to this court.
But
June 26, 2026 at 2 p.m. Thank you. We'll see you then. You right there from your phone. Woosah. Nope, nothing. Just didn't work. I don't know. Okay, we'll try this. Danbury Park Manor versus Miyoshia or Miyoshia Bell. Now I gotta go through and check everybody's numbers.
Cameron Miller on behalf of along with Representative Danbury Park.
Sir? Sheet one. Okay. All right. Plaintiff or defendant is not here. The court did receive a message that she had a serious medical issue and was at the hospital. Clerks asked for verification. We've not received any verification. How would you wish to proceed?
Your Honor. Very briefly. Police Bell's sons came into the office at some point in time to fill out her redocumentation. They were asked if they had a power of attorney so they could do so. They said no. The management offered to go to her apartment to fill it out. They said, oh, she's not there now. Last time we had court, she appeared by Zoom. If you recall, the sons appeared to be basically telling mom exactly what to say. We're supposed to be here. We don't believe that she lives in the apartment. We don't believe she's lived in the apartment for a while. We believe that this is just a sham so that the sons can continue to stay.
So how would you like to proceed?
They should enter a default and we'll send in.
Raise your right hand to be sworn. Solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
So affirmed.
What is your basis for determination in this case?
We failed to recertify work and offered to go to the apartment and to help her do it. They declined that. Still, this started last year, asking to recertify.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession.
Thank you.
No redemption amount, writ to issue in 10 days. Court calls case of Peninsula Place versus Tanya Jimerson.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Rebecca Austin for plaintiff.
I am so happy to see you. I probably shouldn't say that, right? Oh, I really am, because I know her math is good. Right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Beautiful. She's in Zoom. All right, Ms. Jimerson, this is your motion.
How you doing? Yes.
I'm doing. All right, this is your motion to set this judgment aside.
Yes.
All right, what's the basis of setting it aside?
So I know on Wednesday I gave her 800 and
Mhm.
I talked to her yesterday. Got in that mailbox key, so I know talking to her yesterday. But she told me that I only owe 2 something for May's rent. And she said that I have that like she said that she'll be able to give me to the end of the month to get that paid off. But also I do have to worry about this month's rent. But I'll be able to have 500 next week to give her, and then the week after that. So,
Okay, let me ask this. How much does she owe?
Your Honor, she did make a payment of $800, which, and she's right. She paid 800, which brought down her May balance to 235.42. Now June rent. So she's up to 1626.66. That
2660.
that includes the court costs of 177.72. And we were here, I think, a week or two ago on this, and you told her to go see Holly. She did go see Holly, and we want to work with her. I was hoping she would be here so we could kind of work something out. But if she's going to pay more, I'm happy to take another adjournment to see if she can get her all caught up by the end of the month. But she's right, June rent has come due since.
You hear that, Mr. Emerson?
yes, I do.
Okay, you think you can get this done?
Yes, I'm planning on doing it. So yes.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adjourn this to June 26, 2026 at 2 p.m. Okay, how much do you think you can get paid between now and then?
So I know next Friday I'll be able to have 500, and then like I said, in a
Okay.
week after that, exactly 500 too. I should be able to.
Okay, so you'll be able to get 1,000, and then we're gonna have to figure out how to get the rest, basically.
Yes.
So get that part done and let's see what we can come up with. They're willing to work with you, so don't blow that opportunity, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right, you take care. Have a good weekend.
Yes, you too. Thank you.
Peninsula Place versus Bria Fisher.
Rebecca Austin for plaintiff, Your Honor.
Bria Fisher? Not here. If you'd like to take a call, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, there's rent to retain in this case of $2,599.94, court costs of $177.72 for a total judgment of $2,777.66. I request a writ date of 6/22/26.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested with.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Peninsula Place versus Miller.
Rebecca Austin for plaintiff, Your Honor.
Anthony Miller? That's you? You better come on up. Were you gonna sit back there? You want, I'll let you? Oh, yeah. No, I can do that. Should have called you up after that one case, and I could have yelled aloud. All right. Your name?
Anthony Miller.
All right. And what do you have here, Molly?
Just to rent, Your Honor, $1,023.74, cost of $177.72 for a total of $1,301.46.
All right, young man, how are you gonna get that paid?
I was gonna pay the rest by 17th when I get paid. I paid most of the rent last month and I was only due $396.65.
And then June clicked in, and that's where you are.
Plus the court fees. So
Yeah, so you're gonna have all of this paid by the 17th?
yes, sir.
Really? I should believe you? Okay.
Thanks, Leo.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Rather than take a judgment with that, I'm just gonna adjourn you out to the 26th, 2026 at 2 p.m. You get everything paid and everything, they'll dismiss your case.
Okay.
But you gotta make sure everything is paid off. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
If it's dismissed, I don't need to see you.
All right. Yeah.
You got, what? What? Are you nervous?
Nah, a little bit. Yeah.
Why? What did we do to you?
None.
Did somebody say something to you?
No.
Was it Alan? Oh, all right, never mind. We'll see you in a couple weeks, maybe.
Sounds good.
All right, get it done. I know it was you. People don't get nervous. See. Peninsula Place versus Demarius Watt.
Rebecca Austin for plaintiff, Your Honor.
Mr. Watkins, can you unmute for me?
Oh,
You
Mars
got
Watkins,
it.
sir.
Thank you. All right, how much is he owing?
PS Your Honor, $1,692.39, court cost of $177.72 for a total of $1,870.11. Last week, Mr. Watkins indicated he was going to be applying for rental assistance.
Yeah, so you did an SER?
I did, but I don't have the information. I end up getting paid because I got new employment. So I got my first check today, which I'll be able to make a payment of 1,100, and I can just pay the remainder, and then I get my check in the next 2 weeks.
Okay, so you're gonna pay 1,100 today?
Yes, sir.
And then you say in 2 weeks, say by the 26th, you'll be able to get the balance?
Yes, sir.
Can you pay that early in the day? That balance, can you get that paid early in the day on the 26th?
Yeah, I'll be able to do that.
All right, get that paid as early as you can, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjourn you out to June 26, 2026 at 2. And if you get that second payment into them and council knows it and everything's all set, then they'll be able to dismiss your case. Otherwise, you gotta show up again.
Okay,
Fair enough?
that's fair.
All right. June
Thank you.
26th, 2 p.m. You're welcome, sir. Have a great weekend.
You also.
Your Honor,
Minister-
I'm here.
What?
My name is Zaria Fisher. You called my case, but I couldn't unmute myself.
Oh,
No,
okay. Sure, hold on. We gotta find your file. Peninsula Place versus Lauren Goodwin.
Rebecca Austin for plaintiff, Your Honor.
Hello.
Okay, there she is. Hello. All right, what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, there's past due rent in the amount of $1,134.47, court costs of $177.72, for a total of $1312.19.
13/12/19. All right, ma'am, it's Goodwin. How
Yes.
are we gonna get that paid?
So I currently have been trying to get help. I went recently yesterday. It just took me a little bit to get in contact with them. I've been in contact with Michigan Ability Partners, and I also just made a payment this past week. So they said I should have an answer about everything by this upcoming Wednesday.
By when?
This upcoming Wednesday of like this upcoming week.
Okay. And you said you made a payment when?
I can't remember the particular date, but I want to say last week.
Okay, so how much did you pay? Do you know?
300.
Okay, that actually makes sense.
I do show that, Your Honor. I paid on the 8th.
All right. Okay, so Michigan Ability Partners, it seems to me, probably isn't gonna have funding until July 1st. Based upon what I'm hearing. I don't know that for sure. Haven't got it.
I'm not sure. When I first got in contact with them, they told me they wouldn't have funding until July 1st. So I kind of was going to accept my fate and try to figure it out until then. But then, like within the last couple of days, I recently got a call and they called me saying that they have a spot for me, and I've been figuring all of this out currently, as of yesterday.
They called and said they had a spot for you.
In those words. And then I filled out information yesterday.
All right, Ms. Goodwin. Are you gonna be able to pay anything between now and the 26th?
Yes.
How much?
I cannot pinpoint, but I'm still in school and I get a refund check, so it should be a decent amount. I'm just being
Okay.
honest.
No, I got you. Where are you in school?
Well, I go to Eastern, but currently I'm taking classes at WCC so I can graduate sooner.
No, I got you. I wasn't like checking like.
Oh no, I didn't take it like
I
that.
wasn't the
take it like that.
police. I'm just asking.
No, I didn't take it like that. No, I was just.
When are you gonna grow up to be?
Hopefully a social worker, something of the sort.
A social worker? Great, like lawyers. We don't have enough of those. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. Social work's a great thing, and my father was one. So I'm gonna adjourn you out to the 26th.
Okay.
Get what you can get paid in. I'm not gonna, I understand what you're saying about your refund, but I don't rely on like refund checks because I don't know what the schools do with that money. They just hold it from the still they screen.
Okay.
Okay. And then we'll see exactly where we are. Michigan Ability Partners may give you some more information before then, and we'll see what we can do. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Peninsula Place versus Larry Fisher recall.
Rebecca Austin for plaintiff, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Fisher,
Yes.
you there? Okay. They had you owing total amount of $2,777.66. Did I?
Can I request an adjournment and I'll have it paid in full by next Friday, the 19th?
You're gonna pay in full by the 19th?
Yes.
All right. For sure to get that done. I'll adjourn it to the 26th. Okay, 2026 at
Okay.
2 p.m. But I'm putting in here that you're gonna pay the balance by the 19th. Gotta get that done.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Stop the judgment, set business. And you still have more for
I
you?
have one more.
Well, you do. Peninsula Place versus Camille Cox.
Rebecca Austin, plaintiff, Your Honor.
Hello,
Hello, what's your name?
Camille.
All right. Okay, where are we with her?
Your Honor, we have a consent judgment for
Okay.
possession only. There's rent retained of $1,053.71, for cost of $177.72, for judgment of $1,231.43. She's gonna pay it in a payment plan. She's gonna pay $300 by June 22, $500 by July 6, $431.43 by July 20, and then July rent and late fee by July 31. She reviewed and signed the judgment, Your Honor.
So all of that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding the judgment?
Oh, no.
All right. You think you can get this done? Ma'am, I do have to, you have 3 business days to think about this. If you believe that there's some legal reason, some confusion on your part, or some misunderstanding, you'd have 3 business days to file a motion with this court to set it aside. You understand that? All right. Sign off on that, guys. Thank you for working that out.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great weekend.
You do the same. I think I have 2 more of yours. Peninsula Place
Oh.
versus Hayter and Peninsula Place versus Cunningham. Those are dismissed on plaintiff's motion
Thank you.
without prejudice. Take care. Town Center Place versus Eugene Rankins.
Good afternoon, Judge. Mark Wasbury on behalf of plaintiff.
Your name, sir?
Eugene Rankins.
All right, where are we on this?
Judge, we have a proposed consent judgment.
Okay.
Mr. Rankins has agreed to move by July 3rd, and that's our agreement.
All right. Is that all correct, sir?
Hopefully, sir.
Pardon?
I hope so. I'm not quite sure.
Well, is that what you agreed to? That you're gonna move by the 3rd?
Yeah, basically, I'm negligent in having my representation by my attorney. My phone was lost. Also, my veteran, and I have my social worker have provided legal representation for me. And I've been negligent in contacting her and talking with her because phone was I have still phone when it came.
Okay, but sir, you agreed and signed a judgment to move by July 3rd?
I did.
Okay, is that what you're intending on doing?
I do.
All right. Do you have any questions regarding the judgment?
So I may not be able to do that with it. And the other option do I have, because with I don't have legal representation. I'm not representing myself. I did it only because I did not have representation in it. Right.
Sir, what is it about your movement? You're saying you needed representation?
Yes, I want to dispute the allegations. And I can't do
You
myself.
want to dispute the allegation?
Sure. But yeah.
So why'd you sign it?
Why did I sign it? Because
Why'd you sign the form saying you'd move by the 3rd?
I thought I was obligated to do that. I've been in court 50, 60 years, so I don't understand. Anything to
Who have you contacted to represent you?
Talked to my social worker at the VA and he provided like representation, but my phone was, I don't have a cell phone, so I couldn't contact him. Phone was stolen.
So are you going back to the VA for representation?
Oh, no, so I have the attorney that I have to, yes, I have to get the name of the attorney. When I get a cell phone, I can't contact the person.
I just. Set this for non-jury trial, June 30th. 2020 at 9 AM. Let's just have it for trial. So you need to have your representation in any claims that you're making or dispute on that. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. Wasserman, can you approach on a separate matter, please? Court does call the case of the people. Haverhill on Clark versus Kathy Gray. Who are all these up here?
I believe, council is outside. Go get it.
What? Whoa, okay. What? I guess she's going to get her. She what? Yeah. Why are all these people up here? No,
Some of them.
no, no, I'm not talking to you anymore. I just. No, behind you, who are,
Oh, if this is a good moment, I wanted to.
no, it's not, but who are they?
Interns. And I.
Oh, more interns? Are they in law school?
Yes, you know.
Oh, God. So they're gonna do what he did today at some point?
Yes, yeah.
Really? Do they all have that small little pad that they wrote stuff down in?
I think we brought bigger pads.
So, okay, all right. Well, I'll meet you in a moment. Okay? All right. Haverhill on Clark versus Kathy Gray.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ryan Haddad for the plaintiff.
Good afternoon, counsel. Here.
No. So, Your Honor, obviously I have a lot on the docket today and I'm trying to get through them all. I have not had an opportunity to speak with, I believe Kathy Gray's mother is here. Is that correct? Her mother just passed. Oh, well, I was.
Okay. Yeah, the note was transcribed improperly.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean,
All right. So she's not here. Do you want to take a default, counsel?
yes, Your Honor, at this point, plaintiff moves for a default judgment for possession. Rent to retain is $2,609.20. Attorney fees and costs in the amount of 170 cents for a total redemptive amount of $2,779.20. We're requesting a writ to issue on June 22nd, 2026. No money judgment is entered. To my knowledge, the defendant is not a minor, incapacitated, or in the military.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with a written issue in 10 days. If you understand that now. Court calls the case of Haverhill on Clark versus, is it Maronia Leaper? What's your name? I gotta say Leaper. Hands out of your pockets. All right, how much is owing on this one?
Here, and we have not gone anywhere. I'm trying to just explain the ledger with defendant. I believe his parents were here. It didn't really get too far, Your Honor. There's a little bit of hostility towards myself and my client, so just want them to have their day before.
All right, what's the problem?
I have
So-
no problem.
Pardon?
I have no problem.
Okay, so Well, how much is owing at this point?
Of $6,476.14. 170 of that is attorney fees and costs. $6,306.14 is rent to retain. And so I explained to the defendant that this includes June's rent. There were some questions about utilities. The utilities that were in question were just, it's just a small amount. If, let's just say we were to reconcile, my question was, how does he plan on paying the balance? And I didn't really get too far with that.
Are you disputing this balance? Yes. Okay. How much, what are you disputing in the balance?
I'm just gonna pen the.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm not even gonna go there, because I don't know what's going on here. I'm just gonna set it for non-jury trial, June 30th, 2026, 9 a.m. in person. Bring any complaints or any you have, sir, and you'll have your chance at a trial,
At what time, Your Honor?
9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Court calls. Court calls the case of Haverhill on Clark versus Charnina Wright.
Your Honor, that is going to be, running it out for the plaintiff. This is a dismissal without prejudice that I will be submitting.
Oh, she's in Zoom. Where is she? For ceiling? Oh, we see her ceiling. Miss Wright? Nice ceiling. Miss Wright, okay. I'm gonna dismiss this case on plaintiff's motion. Can you send her a message so that when she comes back to her computer, she'll see that we dismissed them? Thank you. Oh, she left. Like you. Haverhill on Clark versus Konakia Woods. What is it? Just wanted to yell at me.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ronnie Haddad for the plaintiff.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I'm on behalf of Woods.
I know, I hear it. I know, but shouldn't you be doing something security? What is that? I don't feel safe.
Should we all?
No, I don't know what we're supposed to do. Alan's supposed to cover me. No, anyway. Go ahead.
We just filed an appearance for Miss Woods about 5 minutes ago.
Okay,
Woods has a 7-day notice to quit. And Your Honor, it appears that all of the Haverhill notices to quit are 7-day, shouldn't have been 30 because they're a LIHTC property.
So, Your Honor, I'm gonna object to that. She's saying all of the Haverhill cases. She's representing 2 defendants here. She cannot represent the rest of the
I'm
defendants.
just letting the court know. I did review every one of the Haverhill cases. But I am just representing Ms. Woods right now.
So essentially, this is a CARES Act argument, Your Honor, which concerns me because this is essentially a waste of, this representation of counsel today. If they're gonna go by the CARES Act, they've availed themselves to the courts, they have legal aid, they're representing them. We can resolve the case today, but instead they're opting to go for a CARES Act defense only for us to refile. I don't think that's very beneficial to their client. We're just gonna have to file again, and it's gonna result in some type of a judgment.
I think that if that happens, they're entitled to their court cost on both filings.
Agreed.
So I mean, yeah, well,
I-
I may agree with you. The law may be one thing. Court's interpretation, I don't interpret it, and I'm not bound by the circuit court's interpretation of how they view the CARES Act, because this court views it very differently in terms of how it's applied. But so what do you want me to do?
Well, Your Honor, we intend to file a motion to dismiss for Ms. Woods. I don't know when the court would like to hear it, or if the court would like to.
$572, right?
Well, she disputes the amount of the ledger as well because Haverhill is having a lot of problems with their ledgers right now. I can speak for about a dozen tenants who have had.
All right, how soon, how, I'm not getting it. How soon are you gonna have your motion?
We could file it within a week, Your Honor.
All right. Have a motion to dismiss that filed by the 22nd. You can file a response if you want. I'll hear it on June 30th, 2026 AM. And that way, to the extent you believe that you need another 30 day, you can send it now and you'll be halfway through by the time it gets to the motion. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Haverhill on Clark versus Shauna Lee Smith.
Present down for the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Min Kim on behalf of Ms. Smith, who's here in the courtroom today. We filed a motion to dismiss
Nice.
from the CARES Act yesterday, and
I see the motion to dismiss. We'll hear it on June 30th, 2026, 9 AM.
thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Again, and I'll leave it to the defendant as to what, or the plaintiff as to whether or not they wish to respond. That's up to you. Court calls case of Haverhill on Clark versus Farquaad. Al Zayedi, I messed it up. I really messed it up. And just looking at me smiling, knowing I messed it up.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
It's cool.
What's your name?
It's Furkan Al-Ziadi. Furkan Al-Ziadi.
Got it.
With the defendant yet.
You have not?
Not Your Honor.
Okay. Would you like to speak with counsel, see if you can resolve? No?
No,
We can proceed.
I'm good.
Both
Okay. How much is owing?
rent to retain in the amount of $2,125. Attorney fees and costs in the amount of $170 for a total redemptive amount of $2,295.
All right.
Your Honor, I paid 1,300 this morning. I have 825 left in the account to pay off.
Pardon?
I paid off 1,300 this morning.
This morning.
So in the account is 825. And I
Okay,
and
that's what your balance showed is 825 on your portal.
today, yep, this morning.
Okay, so it's probably gonna be 820.
The judge starts with a simple question, but the answer immediately reveals a much bigger problem. The landlord claims thousands of dollars remain unpaid, while the tenant insists they've been trying to work things out and even applied for rental assistance. At first glance, it sounds like a straightforward rent dispute, but the courtroom quickly shifts its focus. Instead of looking only at the unpaid balance, the judge begins examining how those numbers were calculated. Every dollar now matters because if the accounting isn't accurate, the entire case would change. As both sides explain their positions, the tension rises, and it's clear this hearing is about more than just overdue rent. It's about proving who has the facts on their side.
8 something. So if you put the cost in, she's about at that figure. So she's at about 1,000.
I'm indicating the further orders that once the $1,300 is processed, it would be reflected in the balance. It would be credited towards the balance, but then the remaining balance, I guess, how
Well, let me ask this. If you paid that amount, granted they don't have it. The balance of this, when were you intending on trying to get that?
Friday.
Pardon?
Friday.
Can you pay 1,000 on Friday or thereabouts or?
If I'm gonna be very transparent, the $175 is the court fee, correct? Is that
Correct.
So I wasn't aware of the court fee. I know, but I don't have it to pay the extra court fee.
Okay, that's
all
I got you.
it's
I didn't
more important.
know that because I think you were thinking about paying the 8 and then you'd be all set and then this other one comes in, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right, just do me a favor.
Yes.
Take a breath. You're making me nervous.
You're making me nervous.
No, because if I get nervous, then everybody has a bad day.
Oh.
You don't want everybody to have a bad day, do you? Because if everybody has a bad day, I'm going to tell them to blame you because I was just fine until you started making me nervous. All right. So when would you be able to have the other 170?
I've been thinking hopefully once I get the 825 out the way. So that could.
Well, just tell me.
I don't,
When do you think you can have it?
hopefully maybe towards the end of the month, maybe give or.
Okay, so you would be able to pay the 8th something by that date and then pay that balance by that date, right? Okay, so
Give or take, because the rent comes out July 1st. July.
right. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna find no tribal issue. I'm gonna grant them a judgment for the full amount, just explaining to you what I'm doing, okay? You've already paid the 13,
Yeah,
pay the 8,
Mhm.
and I'm not gonna have an order of eviction date until June 30th. So if you get everything paid by June 30th, you're good. Does that make sense to you?
yeah, so basically you're telling me that 800 and the 825 needs to be paid off by June 30th?
Yep, you gotta pay that 800 plus the court cost off by June 30th. Can you do that, you think, or
Mm.
just tell me honestly?
Honestly, probably not, like, if I'm gonna be honest, because like the 825 comes out, like, I try to pay that, and then I have to make rent paid on the 1st, so it'll just.
Oh, so hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Yeah,
You're factoring in that because you're gonna have to pay your rent on the 1st.
correct.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Will you, let's not worry about July rent, okay, in our minds. Would you have that, I'm just gonna call it about $1,000. Could you get that whole $1,000 paid by June 30th? Not thinking about your June rent at this point.
Not fully, maybe like
Or your July rent, I'm sorry.
for the June, for the 1,000, but like the court fees, I probably could do. Like 825 is like what I'm really trying to focus on, is like getting that paid off, like getting that out the way, and then the court fee.
Okay, I can't do it that way.
Okay, that's fine.
No, it's okay. I get what you're trying to do. When were you gonna pay your July rent? Do you know?
And anywhere from July 1st to July 5th, July 6th.
So somewhere in that range.
Yeah, like within.
Okay, all right, hang on. Here's what I'm gonna do, all right, because
The judgment, and you could just write.
yeah, fine, you want me to do your work? Fine, I'll do that too. Because I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do. All right, so pay toward the balance. How much were you intending on paying by next week?
Hopefully the 825.
825? All right. And that you can get that paid by by next week. So after you have your check for your July rent, when's the next time you get a check?
Like a check as in like rent check?
Well, just
like paycheck?
back, yeah,
Like a Friday.
Friday.
This upcoming Friday. And then it's every Friday.
You get paid every Friday?
I have 2 jobs. So one job pays me on a Friday, and then the next job will pay me on a Friday.
So you get paid every Friday?
Yeah, but it's not like that.
No, I got you, but I'm trying to just get dates on this, okay? So. Okay, I'm gonna issue this judgment this way. You paid the 1,300. You're gonna pay the 825. You're gonna pay that by the 22nd of this month.
That's Friday. Yep.
Okay, well, the Friday's the 19th, but that's a holiday. So you're gonna pay it by the Monday.
Okay.
Okay? If you do that, then on this judgment, court cost, you need to pay that by July 10th.
Okay.
Which is another couple Fridays away. That way you'll be able to get, as I'm understanding, you'll be able to get your July rent in, and then you'll be able to get those payments in. Got it?
Sure.
You follow me?
I am.
Or are you just nodding at me?
No, I'm following you.
Okay. So this will give you an opportunity to just get it all paid off. You'll be all set. Because if you get your June rent paid in, pay this, then by the 10th, you're going to be clear.
And then as far as the court fees, is it posted on the portal or do I come to the court and pay it?
I don't know how no, you pay it to the landlord.
Okay.
They will put that on your account and then pay it. They just theoretically can't put them on until I vote. So
Then comes a turning point. As the landlord explains the payment history, the judge notices inconsistencies that can't simply be ignored. Questions about previous balances, court costs, and earlier payments begin exposing gaps in the accounting. Rather than rushing to issue a judgment, the judge makes it clear that accuracy comes before convenience. The landlord is instructed to return with a complete and organized breakdown of every charge, while the tenant is reminded to continue making payments and provide any required documentation. By the end of the hearing, no final victory belongs to either side. Instead, the courtroom sends a powerful message. Every financial claim must be supported with clear evidence, and when the numbers don't add up, the court won't make a decision until they do.